Hello everyone, and welcome to, well, I'm just going to show you Starbound. If you haven't heard of Starbound, Starbound is a, indie, sandbox exploration in the stars, referencing to the name of it. You probably heard of it. Let me just give you this. How do we do this? What is this? How do we get rid of the bookmarks? Oh god! Well, a little weird. Anyway, so I'm going to show you what this is. So, the pre-order was recently, put out from Chucklefish Games. So there's a couple tiers that you can actually pre-order. Pixel tier, which is the one I recently bought. It gives you a copy of Starbound, plus the Steam key, a Starbound beta invite, and the soundtrack. There's actually you can buy it for 15 bucks. It's pretty cheap. Over 30,000 is already been sold, and you can even buy a 4-pack for about $45. That's the first tier. Nothing too big, pretty cheap. Silver tier. Um, Same thing, but you get a tier 1 form badge. 20 bucks, $5 more. You get the form badge. The gold tier, about $45. That's when the price starts to get kind of expensive. Um, Everything, except you get tier 2 form badge and your name for the NPCs. So you know how if you got an NPC, maybe in Terraria, if you probably played Terraria before, um, like you'll get the merchant or something like that, and he'll have a name. Well, your name will be added to the generation, so you can actually your name will be in there. Next tier, Diamond. This one's really it gets really incredible. You get tier 3 form badge, and your name is in the credits. That's amazing. Although if you actually look right here, 1100 has already been sold, so there's gonna be a lot of people in those credits. Unless they make it pretty small. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Platinum. This is when the big ones start to come out. And platinum is pretty much $500, and you design it, and they'll put it in the game. It's really cool. Really cool. So, 24 out of 30. You can do it, like, for all the really good ones, only 30 people can do it. 24 is already been sold, there's 6 left. You get tier 4 form badge, and you name the credits, obviously. Solarium tier, $1,000. This one's pretty expensive. You get to make a weapon. That's awesome. Tier 5 form badge, and you name the credits. $1,000. That's pretty expensive. And the last one is Impervium, which is you get yourself a statue, tier 6 form badge, and you get your name in the credits. That's really cool, I find. I think that's really cool. So yeah, I will show you guys this in a second when I can get my dogs to be quiet. I'll be back. Okay guys, we are back, and I'm going to show you the new things. Let's go here real quickly. The goal 1, I don't know how much money they have, Nova Kids. For eons ago, when fusion furnaces went out at star, the Nova Kids are a perfect example of nature's emergent beauty. These creatures, described as the human astronomer as interstellar gas-bag people, have no notable origin point. That information is long lost, as the Nova Kids have little to no desire to record their history, or even pass it on to their offspring, though they are generally more intelligent and intuitive than the fleshy races. Fleshy with the quotation marks. Their attention spans are lacking. This does not make them any less effective in combat, but has the effect of restricting their technology research, and any groundbreaking research is forgotten within a few generations. The force that drives the Nova Kids is contained within the brand on their faces. Charged with huge amounts of energy, these pieces of metal generate the hard plasma shells which stop their constituent glasses from leaking. If a Nova Kid is eluded over his or her vital gases, the energy contained with their brand is instantly vented to the fabric of space and time. So the Nova Kids are essentially they're people, but they have no flesh. They're pretty much just gas, and they're kind of like they're a bag, really. They're a bag with gas inside of them, and when that gas is let go, when they lose that gas, they die. That's it. This was the $500,000 mark, I'd say. Yes, it is. So yeah, we hit the $500,000 mark. So let's go back and let's go to the fossils, which is the next goal that we hit. And it's pretty much essentially pretty obvious. You find fossils underground, and you can take those fossils and bring them back and have like maybe like they've done like dinosaur bones. You could put dinosaur like in your house or something, or outside your house or somewhere, and it'd look really cool. And I'm pretty sure what they're doing is you know how Starbound makes it randomly generates monsters and like creatures. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to find like skeletons or randomly generated creatures underground. I feel like that'd be really interesting and cool to find. So let's look at the last one that we actually haven't hit yet. because it needs $1 million starter pets. This is exactly what you think it is. Starter pets. You get a pet in the beginning. So that's I'd say that's pretty interesting. So yeah, this is essentially Starbound. We'll just browse the website real quickly. So yeah, if you're really interested in pre-ordering it, I really recommend it. $15 is really cheap. You'll see the link in the description. So yeah, I recommend it. Bye. And I'm still recording because the voice still goes on. Bye.